better door storage for the Jeep Gladiator, in this case, the Mojave. Well, good afternoon everybody, and welcome back to Rob Motive JT. We are back in Texas, and it's mod time, and I've missed it. You know, all this talking, not so much. We need more mods, and we've got one today. My buddy Randall is over here with his Jeep Gladiator Mojave, and he found a solution to better utilize door storage in the Jeep Gladiator Mojave. Now, what I'm talking about, if you take a look, you can see you've got this cargo net in here, which is good, I guess. But the problem is, as Randall pointed out, is it is holy, if you will, very religious. And if you put things in here, they can pop through the hole, and then when you go to shut the door, they hit, and you can't shut the door. Not very useful. They also stretch if you use these a lot. So Randall found an alternative. This is kind of an added storage feature, I guess, to put over the netted area on the Jeep Gladiator. So we're going to go ahead, get set up. We'll show you how to install this. I believe it kind of tucks in underneath and screws in on the sides. All kinds of good stuff. So let's get set up. We'll take a look. Here's what it looks like before installation. You can see there's a couple of grommets on here to screw into, and then some stuff underneath. So what is the first step?
Okay, first thing is, what this is, it's canvas. It's fairly heavy canvas. All it's going to do is, it goes over the top of this. You don't have to take this off. There's two screws down here, one here, one here. You pop those out. Then you get your tool. Well, there's those push things that go through to hold it down. You pop those loose. You slide this on. The door panel goes in this pocket.
Oh, so it kind of encapsulates the door panel.
And then it encapsulates. This goes behind it. This is behind it next to the metal. Then this is on the, faces the net. Put it on. You've got holes back here. And where these four holes are, that's where the push pins are that go into the door. Gotcha. And then this is where the screws go in. Okay. Then once you're up, you drill a small hole, and you put a little screw in here.
And those are just self-threading screws?
Just yeah. I mean, it's just going into plastic. Right. They're all they are is just to keep this from trying to fall forward, but they don't do a hole. They're not really designed to support much. Gotcha. Most of the support is going to come from down below, and it just kind of sits there. Okay. And then it's held by these things too. So all of that goes together. What it'll give you is, instead of that thing stretching out, it has a tight pocket, and then it's got a little covered pocket up here. A little plaid action. And if you had a Rubicon, this would be incredibly, color coordinating kind of thing. Mojave, not so much. But that's all it is. It's a very simple kind of thing. It doesn't take that long. It probably takes about, if you're going slow, 30 minutes aside. Okay. Okay, let's do it. I'm only putting this in because it's real world. Randall forgot to bring the screws with him, so we are making do with some others. We've got some longer ones, so he's kind of cutting them shorter so they'll work. Again, real world. Just want to let you guys know some of the hurdles that you have to cross when you're doing these kind of mods. Here we go. We're going to do a high-speed removal, but real quick, the bottom two are T20s, and the top two underneath the armrest, right up there, are T27s. So Randall's going to pull those, and we'll get on to the next step. Next up is to pry the bottom part of the door card loose. Helps if you have a pry tool. I would suggest something plastic. I know Randall's got a metal one there. I'm always concerned about scratching the paint, but the metal ones, of course, are most efficient, as you can see. I like that. What you do now, this slides in, and you're just going to slide this up and over.
After pushing the pins back in, you guys can see it's starting to come together. Now he's going to go ahead and put the 4 screws back in. These are the ones that we removed in the beginning. And then using a 3/32 drill bit to go ahead and get some holes drilled for the other screws that he's going to put in.
All right, let's drill a hole.
Now, this may be the scariest part. Yes, you do have to drill holes in the trim. As long as you never remove these, you're going to be golden.
Even if you do.
It's a pretty small hole.
I mean, a little bit of black caulk and it's gone.
Yeah, Randall's a caulk believer, I guess. User, lover. I'm going to go with a lover. I'm not. But hey, it does work. I mean, it does cover up and do the job. It looks like the install is finished. This is the finished product. As you can see, it's not difficult to do. I mean, anybody can do this in what? If you weren't filming, probably.
If you weren't filming, you can do it in about 20 minutes a door.
Exactly.
I mean, they're not hard. It's not complex. It does give you something that things won't fall through, which I prefer. You still have the back pocket back here, but it won't stretch.
Right.
I wish they made these for the rear. I have seen some that are a solid polymer for the rear. I may end up getting those because I've got some windshield washer that I keep in one. And to say that that little net has stretched is a great understatement.
Right.
Because it's been there for a year. So these, like I say, they work well. You got a pocket, you got a pocket.
One other question, how does the door shut? Do they impede the shut? No. So that's good.
No, they don't bother, you know, now if you get enough, actually, I keep things here on the driver's side, and that'll sometimes, but it's not this, it's just
keeping stuff
there.
in there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that is the added door storage for the Jeep Gladiator. Anyway, leave a comment, let us know what you think. I'd be curious to know, maybe you have these already. If not, is it something you'd be interested in? Let me know. Also, real quick, I do have 2 additional channels. Rob Motive, all about Toyota Tacomas, and Rob Motive MT, all about compact trucks at the moment. Check them out, and if you're curious, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.